Hey, what's going on, collective? What going on, y'all? What is crack-a-lackin'? This is your girl Tracy with Ascension 225. Tell her what on to go. What's up, y'all? What is up? Um, I can't believe that, in a few more days, it's going to be a brand new year, 2023. Isn't that crazy? It seems like we just started 2022. Now we're on to 2023. It's like a blurb, right? A blur, or whatever. Um, so fast. And it seems like the older you get, the faster time goes. Is it just me? Or do other people that are getting older feel that way as well? I don't know. Time just flies. But on this Malkup, on this earth, on this spiritual plane, this is where time is the most important. We are governed. Everything we do is governed by time. Looking at the clock all day long. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? We're the only spiritual beings governed by time. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to tap into the energy of what is going on with our Gemini collective as they start out 2023, representing the Geminis in the house. What's up, y'all? What's up? Yeah, I said Geminis. Those are my go-to people, and I will continue to go to them um, because they are one of the most supportive zodiacs out there as far as I'm concerned. So I'm definitely going to put them at the front of the line all the time. You know what I'm saying? Um, so we're going to find out, what's going on, Gemini, with your job, maybe with your money, what's happening, what's going to be happening in your love life, um, what what's going on inside your spirit, what's going on inside your soul, and what messages spirit has to give you. Now, all the cards have been meditated over and also shuffled at least 3 times. Our spirit team is encircling us to make sure that we are not only protected from outside energies that do not serve our highest white light good, north node bound, but also to give the collective whatever the collective needs at this time, whether it's advice, a spiritual hug, whatever it is you need, spirit is here to give it to you. My spirit team does curse. They're very cheeky. They curse and they just, tell it like it is. So if you're not okay with that, I would probably suggest you go find another channel now because they like the F bomb quite a bit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, Also, this is a collective reading. It's for all Geminis of the universe, right? So if you need a personal reading, click on my banner. It'll take you to my Thumbtack page where you can book a 30, 60, or 90-minute reading with me. And also, at the beginning of every month, I pick a random subscriber to win a free 30-minute reading. So if you're interested in possibly winning the 30-minute reading, then whenever you watch my content, not only like and share this content, yeah, baby, but also subscribe. Okay, okay. Without further ado, I just want to find my I don't really like this deck, but it's the only money deck that I have. Let me pause real quick and see if I can find it, so we can see what your money is going to be looking like, Gems. Hold tight for a second. Without further ado, like I said, let's get started with our Gemini gang, gang, gang. Sit back, relax, roll your white paper, your blunt, get your drink, your coffee, your tea, whatever. No judgment zone, and just chill. All right, just chill, relax, and let's see what resonates within you. All right, Holy Spirit. All right, Holy Spirit. Um, this is for our Gemini collective, our Gemini collective. We want to look in to see what type of um, job or new career that Gemini may be looking into for 2023. Now, the new year, it's time for all kinds of different changes. Mama said one change makes for many changes, right? Um, People could be changing jobs, people could be changing relationships, people could be changing where they live. So many changes can happen in just a short amount of time. So if anybody's changing careers, going to school for a new career, or you just want to try something different, let's find out what Spirit suggests, okay? All right, so Holy Spirit, this is for our Gemini collective. What type of career or job does Gemini collective need to be aware of, or maybe look into? May fit their personality the best, being outgoing and mutable. What messages, as far as job or career, can you give our Gemini collective using this part of the deck? Any other um, career or jobs or employment that may be looking good for our Gemini collective, Holy Spirit? A few more shuffles, and then I'll switch to the other part of the deck. Hope everybody's doing well and you're enjoying your holiday. And um, if you do, celebrate the holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. And if I'm missing something, let me know. But yeah, hopefully it's time spent with family, and just filling your tank back up. You know what I mean? All right, let's get this part of the deck and see what messages Spirit's got for you. All right, Holy Spirit, what else for Gemini would you suggest as far as um, as far as their career or changing employment, changing jobs? What would you suggest to the Gemini collective with their outgoing, mutable personalities? What can you suggest for them? All right, so I'm just going to take these. All right, we've got losing out but gaining insight. So you may lose some money at this time, Geminis, but you may be gaining much more later on. So somebody might be losing a job or having some fluctuating financial issues, maybe in the new year. Let's just say we're going to say the first 90 days of 2023 might be losing out on some things, but gaining insight on maybe what direction you need to go in, what classes you need to take, what you need to update your resume with, that kind of insight. And if you're losing a little bit of money right now, it's only temporary, so hang in there, gems. Somebody might be an electrician. This starts off at 56K a year, installs, maintains, and repairs electrical power and control systems. So you might have to go to a technical school, a technical college to get your certification to do that. But it starts off really good money, 56K. You never be without a job, right? Gratitude and giving back. Give thanks for what you have instead of resenting what you don't have. When you're grateful for your experiences, more things will come your way. So somebody may have been walking around without that feeling or that vibration of gratitude. This is Spirit's way of reminding you to be thankful and to be grateful for whatever it is that you have in your life right now, and not resenting that you haven't made it to where you think you should be, or you're not as successful as you think you should be. Be grateful for where you're at now and continue working hard to strive to get to where you want to be. Some of you may be a spiritual advisor. Some of you might be a tarot reader. Who knows? You may start your own channel, your own platform, starting off at 56K a year. Help people connect to source energy, God, the universe, and to become more aligned and spiritually awakened. It's beautiful. And then we've got construction or a laborer starting out at 36K a year, physical labor on construction sites. Um, Yeah, you don't need much experience. A lot of this is on the job training, but construction makes pretty decent money. Okay. So those are the types of positions that Gemini or folks in the Gemini Collective may be looking at, or may need to look at, or maybe, attracted to. Um, Holy Spirit, for the first 90 days of 2023, what is the money looking like? Money looking like for our Gemini Collective? Can you please let us know what the money may be looking like for the Gemini Collective for the first 90 days of 2023? There's no time in the spirit realm, so I can say 90 days, but you know. All right. Any other cards you'd like to show us from this deck, Holy Spirit, before I put them down? All right. Thank you. All right. I've got treasure, worry-free finances. Somebody may have money in reserve. Somebody may be an executive of some type. They may be in sales or planning. Okay. Yeah. Money in reserve. That's nice, right? To have that money in reserve. Feather, abundance, easy money, divine intervention. Yes. Somebody might be a light worker. Okay. Um, they may have a career flying or traveling, maybe a flight attendant or something like that. But I love that it says light worker up here and it says spiritual advisor on this card. So some of you guys may be tapped in to the spirit realm. Okay. And then we've got this is in reverse, but I don't really count these cards in reverse. Pendulum, fluctuating income. Somebody may be indecisive. Somebody might be trying a new strategy on how they can be more successful at what they're doing. Somebody may be doing seasonal work or making a job change, which may be making their money fluctuate a little bit. Remember, we said that here you may lose some money at this time, but you may be gaining much more later on. So that could be the reason why, the whole thing is fluctuating, okay? All right, so that's a little bit about job wise, career wise, and a little bit about money. Excuse me. All right, what else do we have here? All right, Holy Spirit. I don't even know where to start, I'll tell you the truth. But we're going to start with some tarot. All right, Holy Spirit. This is for the sign of Gemini. The sign of Gemini. I'm going to split this deck. Please show us the current energy using this tarot deck for our Gemini collective leading into the first 90 days of 2023. I've got independently wealthy person, single person here. You go, Gems. Gems are doing pretty well for themselves. As the single person, they're wealthy and abundant. They can take care of themselves. They bring home the bacon, they fry it up in the pan. They're successful, they're financially stable. And then I've got probably, and they're resilient as hell. They stand for what they believe in, you know. They stand for what they believe in, and they may be weary warriors sometimes, but they will continue to fight for what they believe in, and they're very resilient. You can knock them a few steps back, but they're going to keep coming. You know what I mean? Yeah, nearly there. You're close to success, Geminis. Your perseverance is going to pay off for sure. Right, Holy Spirit, using this part of the tarot, please show us what the first 90 days is going to look like for our Gemini collective. We'll take a look at all the cards once they're on the table. The first 90 days of 2023, what will be the energy for our Gemini's overall general energy? Oh, wow. What? What else for our Gemini collective the first 90 days of 2023, Holy Spirit? What can you show us what's coming down the pike for our Geminis for the beginning? All right. Anything else you want to show us with this part of the deck, please? Anything else you want to show us for our Gemini collective in the first 90 days of 2023? What can you show us? What can you show us, Holy Spirit? Whoa. All right. This is the last shuffle for this part of the deck. Any other messages or cards you'd like to show us at this time? This is for a Gemini collective, the first 90 days. All right. We've got a community joining together, joining forces in support of you, Gemini. Geminis, there may be some Geminis out there that may be getting married. This is under the maples, saying your vows to that, to that ultimate partner, right? That's 1111. Might be that soulmate connection. Happy family, coming home, feeling welcome, teamwork, success, right? A successful. Um, so this is the community rallying together in support of the Gemini collective. All right, what else? Holy Spirit, please let the cards fall wherever they're supposed to fall. But additional additional messages that we need to see for the overall energy for the Gemini collective for the first 90 days of 2023, Holy Spirit. What will be, these wanted to turn over, but I don't, yeah, I'm not going to take them. The first 90 days, Holy Spirit, what can you show us is going to be happening for our Gemini collective? What may be happening? Do you have any other messages that you would like to show us? All right. I have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Now, either somebody's been a damn fool, is going to be acting like a fool, or somebody has or will decide that, hey man, I'm going to step out on this one little granule of faith that I have left after this whole crazy journey I've been on. I'm going to step out on faith and see what Spirit has for me moving forward. So that's beautiful. It's not beautiful if somebody's acting a damn fool, though. Just needed to do that for a second. Clear the air a little bit. Besides the fact I like the bell. I was watching Breaking Bad again, and I haven't watched it in a long time. And the old man with the bell in the wheelchair. Oh my god, it's so funny. If you watch Breaking Bad, you know what I'm talking about. Um, all right, Gemini. Let's take a look at all of this here on the table. Let me take a sip of cafe. Hmm. Well, we seem to have counterparts here on the table, and I think I mentioned something about counterparts earlier. We've got the Empress, and the Emperor, Aries energy. Mm-hmm. Um, that that fire, that fire type of energy. We've got the Empress who embodies all of the four queens in a positive way. And then you've got this leader, her counterpart, who embodies all the four kings in a positive way. All the positive traits that make them both leaders. And literally, they can't do without one another, especially really this emperor cannot do without his empress. Okay. And that still holds true today. A lot of places that you go where they're selling you something, they know that the wife has the overall and the final say when it comes to whether somebody buys something or not. So, same kind of theory. So, we've got Emperor and Empress. Okay. fertility, motherhood, and we've got fatherhood here, and a leader, and somebody disciplined. And damn, we've got the high priestess, the all knowing one, the all seeing one. Yeah, where's my paper? Hold on. I'm sorry, I don't, my brain doesn't memorize a whole bunch of stuff, but I just wanted to see something. Okay. So the Empress embodies Venus, and the Emperor is Aries, um, Aries energy, and the High Priestess is the Moon. That's Cancer energy. Mm-hmm. Full of mystery. Doesn't say much. She just has that inner knowing, and relies on that deep intuition and that deep spiritual connection that the High Priestess has with the divine. Yeah. This is a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, things yet to be revealed. The High Priestess holds the key to all of that. But then we've got somebody who is in a Five of Pentacles type of vibration, feeling unsupported, left out, unloved, going through financial hardship, financial loss. Now, we've read in the previous cards about having a temporary uh, financial situation, right? Temporary financial loss. Okay. So maybe that's why somebody will or is feeling this Five of Pentacles, because they're feeling that pinch financially right now. Somebody could even be homeless or in a state of poverty, but they're going through some sort of hardship right now, Gemini. And if this is not you, then it may be somebody in your energy. Somebody's having a real financial loss, but these two people have every ability to walk inside the church and ask for help if they needed it. But sometimes pride and ego gets in the way of us asking for help. You know what I mean? Yeah. This Queen of Pentacles landed underneath this Emperor. So this is divine feminine, divine masculine. The High Priestess is a part of the divine feminine energy as well. But underneath this Emperor, this divine masculine, we have this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I really don't want to recap the story, but this is somebody who's unstable, someone who's lazy, somebody who could be considered a gold digger, trying to use other people for their financial means. This is not somebody. This is not the Queen of Pentacles who stands upright, right, and is loyal and is financially secure and takes care of their finances and is a go-getter and is a hard worker and all this. This is a lazy bum bitch right here, who's probably more than likely a gold digger. And we know that a lot of the divine masculines ended up with a third party karmic gold digger, right? I didn't make it up, y'all. So, and it looks like this Queen of Pentacles in reverse may be trying to hold on to this Emperor. I feel that intuition is being used by both the Emperor and the Empress energies. I think they're tapped in. It may have taken the divine masculine a while to get there, but I really feel, because this High Priestess is there, that both of these energies are really tapped into their intuition, into the divine, into getting those spiritual downloads and really getting some clarity and some understanding You know what I mean? Um, Maybe they started feeling this way when they found themselves in poverty, probably because of this Queen of Pentacles, this gold digging type of energy, who is trying to hold on to them or hold on. Somebody's trying to hold on to the last bit of whatever they have. Somebody's budgeting like a mofo. Somebody may be stingy right now. They may be um, just trying to find some financial stability right now after going through this whole poverty situation. You know, I don't know if this Queen of Pentacles stole or what. I don't know. Yeah, I'm saying, you know, with this High Priestess card, truth and clarity is coming to the surface now. You know, both the Emperor, especially the Emperor and the Empress, are trusting that intuition, trusting that knowing now, and getting that truth and clarity that they that is needed. Somebody might have even dropped some clarity on them by telling them some truths. I've got Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra here. That's air energy. Mental clarity, man. And we've got somebody going through a spiritual death and a rebirth, laying down the old pride and the ego and coming out the other side like a brand new spiritually awakened person with clarity and understanding. Or this is the closing of a chapter. This might be the closing of a chapter for this Emperor and this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Or it could be the end of a chapter or cycle for everybody involved. The Emperor, the Empress. We know a lot of them are no longer an item, right? Because of this conflict and competition that the divine masculine put the divine feminine and the third party in. That competitive fighting with each other, fighting over this person, or fighting over the emperor. They want somebody. The emperor wanted somebody to chase them and fight over them, so they put both of these, the empress and the third party, in this competition and conflict. Yeah, it's time to leave. It's time for some rest. Somebody needs some clarity. Somebody's having a mental break right now, a mental overload. They need to regroup. Okay, they really need to regroup. And somebody could be sick, mind, body, or spirit. I don't know. And maybe they need to recover. You know, maybe they're in a recovery program. Yeah, so I don't know, man. What's up with this? But let's see. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to put this underneath where it was here. And I'm just gonna put these like right below. All right, let's get some more cards and see if we can get um, additional information about what's happening. All right, Holy Spirit, this is for our Gemini Collective for the first 90 days of 2023. What can you show us, or what can you tell the Gemini Collective as we split this deck about the energy that's already on the table? Please clarify for us, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. All right. There's nothing going on. It's complete silence. There's crickets. Ain't no communication going on here at all between any of these people. Somebody needs to cleanse their space. Okay, any of their spaces they need to cleanse, remove all that negative energy, and start with fresh new energy for 2023. Okay. Right. All right, Holy Spirit. So let the cards fall where they are supposed to fall. This is for our Gemini collective. The first 90 days of January 2023. With this part of the deck, please let the cards fall where they're supposed to fall. What is happening with this Emperor and this Empress? Um, what's happening in this situation? What's happening with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse and this Four of Pentacles? Somebody breadcrumbing, budgeting right now. What's this conflict about? What is happening? And who is this fool? Who's taking this fool's journey? And what is this community? That one felt like it wanted to drop. I've got magnetic in the bottom. Unexplainable pull, can't resist. So for somebody, there's a magnetic pull of some type. Let's see. Hmm. All right, Holy Spirit. Please let the cards fall where they're supposed to fall. This is for our Gemini collective for the first 90 days of 2023. Please let the cards fall where they're supposed to fall. Please clarify the energy that's already on the table. What's up with this Emperor and this Empress, Holy Spirit? What's happening with them? Um, who is this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? This person that is being stingy, that created this conflict and is now in some sort of recovery program. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Okay. So got lost. Somebody ghosted, blocked, or cut off. All right. So maybe somebody cut somebody off in this scenario. I don't know who. Could be everybody. But this is a third party situation. Everybody found out about everybody. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see what cards fell out here, shall we? Oh boy. All right. All right, you ready? Okay. So the card that fell under the Empress is, I've got intervention. Intervention. Somebody needs to be rescued from some kind of situation, or there are other people involved. And we saw that we saw this Four of Swords, right? And we at the end we said this could be somebody in recovery or going to recovery program. Well, there's a show called Intervention on TV that deals with people who have addictions, and the families and friends rally together to try to rescue that person from themselves and their addictions and try to get them into rehab. This could be a situation like that, or maybe somebody just needs to be rescued from some unsavory type of people, you know. All right, underneath the Emperor, I've got irreconcilable differences, divorce, final. This could be irreconcilable differences. Hold on. Between the Emperor, and this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, who is just basically a gold digger and sleeps or wants to be with people for their money. Okay. Um, this intervention card underneath this Empress, I feel like was divine intervention, Geminis. I feel like the divine rescued you from some sort of situation that you weren't able to see clarity about, uh, until you were rescued from the situation and you were able to take off the rose-colored glasses. I think this is divine intervention for you. For the Emperor, it looks like him and this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Um, it's like a Virgo. Um, are getting a divorce, irreconcilable differences. And somebody wants to talk, somebody wants to get on the same sheet of music, somebody has an insatiable appetite. I don't know for what. Maybe overindulging. Maybe that's why the intervention card, we keep seeing that. Somebody wanting more. What? Wanting more of this karmic relationship, this third party situation? Somebody hasn't learned their lessons yet? Or are they still in the process of learning? This is a karmic situation, third party situation. Um, and lessons are or were to be learned from this. For the Emperor, and hope maybe even for the karmic, I don't know. There have been signs and synchronicities this whole time, seeing the same numbers over and over again, the same street signs or whatever. But Spirit has did send or has sent these synchronicities to both this Emperor and this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, giving them signs and signals. So this Emperor is in this karmic situation in order to learn a lesson. I mean, are these lessons that keep getting repeated over and over again, Emperor? On the High Priestess, I think, is projecting maybe something is going to happen within a couple days, weeks, or months. Maybe that's what the High Priestess may be projecting or seeing as far as their intuition. Maybe this poverty situation for somebody, maybe it's just a temporary financial hardship. So maybe this High Priestess is projecting that this will end soon. But somebody's being really, really triggered here. Really triggered. They see your name, they see your car, the type of car you drive. They can't handle it. Can't handle it. On this clarity card, the Ace of Swords card, somebody took a risk, they took a gamble, and they lost their shirt. They thought what happened in Vegas was going to stay in Vegas, but it followed them all the way home, and the secrets were revealed. And this risk, like I said, this person, whoever it was that took this huge risk, lost their shirt. And I don't know, maybe they were doing too much drinking and partying. Maybe they got a DUI. Maybe they got into some other sort of entanglements that maybe followed them home. You know, it wasn't worth the gamble. And now this landed on the death card, this completion of this chapter or cycle for you, Gemini, or yeah, for you, Gemini, and whoever is in your energy. Somebody is feeling like this, like they're about to rage, like they're about to explode at any minute because this is over and they don't want it to be over. Or maybe they need to go through this death and rebirth, but they are just so like in their own head, in their own ego, in their own whatever, that they're not, really listening to spirit. Some legal situations, all right, could be 3D legal issues or 5D legal issues, okay? Might have something to do with this divine feminine here who looks like she doesn't give two fucks at all. She looks good, she smells good, and she look like she don't give a damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Probably why you got these crickets going on. There's nothing to be said as far as she's concerned, right? Why? Because she's already moved forward. She's already moved on into, a lot of divine femmes have already moved on into this new journey, Yeah, it's very, very probable that a lot of divine feminines have moved on, moved forward. And we've got somebody wants to make an offer of some type in reference to this 1111 situation, you know, to this soulmate type of situation. Somebody wants to make a proposal, a commitment, something. Oh, yeah. And underneath that is returning to one's roots, that reunion card, that reconciliation card, that I remember you, and I remember you so fondly. I remember all the wonderful things that we did, and skipping through the tulips and all that shit, right? Mm, yeah, because there was prosperity in that situation, in that emperor and empress situation. There was prosperity there, right? There was abundance, prosperity, um, new financial opportunities, security, stability, abundance. And now this is how they're feeling, a serious sense of loss. Okay, because they chose a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, then choose their Empress. Didn't choose their Empress. Okay. Huh. So, Holy Spirit, this is for our Gemini collective for January, February, and March of 2023, the first 90 days of the brand new year. What will be happening in their situation, in their general energy? What's happening? Please clarify what's on the table, please. Boundaries. Somebody drawing the line. Maybe he didn't have strong boundaries before, Gems. Maybe you have them now after going through this shit, right? Unspoken. Words unspoken. Disappointment. Regrets. Somebody is feeling a sense of regret and a sense of loss. Yeah. And maybe they don't feel like they can come towards you, maybe because you put up strong boundaries now, Gemini. All right, Holy Spirit, please let the cards fall where they were supposed to fall. This is for our Gemini collective. Please let the cards fall where they're supposed to fall. This is for the first 90 days of 2023. Who's this Empress, Holy Spirit? What is this Empress about? Um, what's up with the Emperor, and what's happening with the Emperor, and what's going on with this person who's in this Five of Pentacles type of energy, this poverty type of energy, this lack type of energy? Who's this pressure cooker person who gambled, something evidently very precious and lost? Any other messages you can show us using this deck, Holy Spirit? Who's taking this fool's journey, Holy Spirit? Who's feeling this loss? Can you please tell us? All right, Holy Spirit, we're done with this part of the deck. Thank you. Somebody's in an emotional whirlwind, Gems. Look at this. Look at those stormy seas. That's their emotional well-being. Not very sturdy right now. They're being affected greatly. They're feeling super unstable now. All right, who's this? Remember that pride and ego we were talking about earlier? Somebody is chock full of pride and ego that they have a hard time releasing it. All right. They have a really difficult time releasing that. And it gets this person in their head and in trouble all the time because they won't release it. All right. All right. Okay. Any other messages from this part of the deck, Holy Spirit? Please let the cards fall where they may. This is for Gemini, the first 90 days of 2023. Please let the Please let the cards fall where they're supposed to fall, Holy Spirit. Ooh. What's up with this? Okay. Who's this fool? Who's this person who's feeling this great sense of loss with the Five of Cups, Holy Spirit? Any other messages that you would like to give us using this part of the deck, Holy Spirit, for our Gemini clan or Gemini? Who's in this emotional whirlwind right now? Who's feeling this emotional whirlwind right now, Holy Spirit? I'm going to do one more circuit. Please have the cards fall where they're supposed to fall, Holy Spirit. All right, and thank you. Loyalty. Somebody wanting to be loyalty, or somebody now understanding the importance of loyalty? Wanting to be dedicated, wanting to be reliable, wanting harmony, wanting this card flew way over there, but wanting this sense of harmony, the sense of peace and balance. They want their friend back. They want their, if you can't be love counterparts, they at least want their friend back. You know what I mean? And they don't have any harmony right now because that is a missing component. What fell on this Empress is receptive, open heart, softness, vulnerability. This Empress is like a Queen of Cups, very loving, very gentle, very open hearted and soft and warm, and has the ability to be vulnerable with the people that are important to her. Somebody had a Queen of Cups, basically. Good lover, good mother, good partner, somebody loving and warm. And they chose money. They chose a Queen of Pentacles. But maybe they didn't realize this Queen of Pentacles had their ass in the reverse, like didn't have no damn money whatsoever. Somebody's having epiphanies though. Light bulbs. Ding 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 ding. Light bulbs are all going off all over the place. Spirit is showing this person a lot of light bulb moments. And this landed on the Five of Pentacles, the poverty card. Somebody's having realizations, understandings, and mad awakenings. Got these triggers. Landed on this triggers card. We've got these dark attachments and third parties. Mentioning of third parties, once again, dark attachments, okay? All that negative energy created this upheaval. Not only did it create an upheaval, but it created this emotional whirlwind. Look at this shit. Look at this ocean. I mean, could you imagine being in this ocean with this sort of upheaval? I mean, their emotions are all over the place. They got hooked up with a wolf in sheep's clothing. And now they now feel like they let fear, um, or maybe this going through this restful period of meditation, maybe they now see how nourishing your energy is or was, Gemini, like loving yourself with self harmony, growing your soul, and finding comfort within yourself. So nourishing, right? Kind of like this Empress who's receptive and warm and open hearted. And they can't believe that they put somebody so nourishing and nurturing in this sort of competitive Five of Wands conflict competition situation. All right. On the pressure cooker, we've got somebody making a run for it. Or maybe this was always the runner, the runner who always likes to be chased, right? Because it strokes their ego, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Always got to have that ego stroked. Somebody concealing some secrets, hiding mysteries. So somebody's got a lot of secrets. That moon energy, you know what I mean? Whoever is in this pressure cooker type of situation who took this gamble, and lost. Maybe whatever they were trying to conceal caught up with them. They feel misunderstood, but they're in denial, though. They don't take responsibility. They don't take responsibility of facing the truth, and they feel misunderstood, like nobody understands me. Like this lack type of energy, like the victim, always the victim mindset. But you know what, Geminis? You're letting go. You're letting go of this situation. You're releasing it. You're moving on. We said that earlier. You're moving on. There is no second chance for a lot of you guys out there. No second chances. And it feels like somebody wants a second chance. But this whole situation for this Empress was exhausting. Okay? Exhausting. And really, the time has run out, and literally, somebody put up some stronger boundaries, and they learn how to say no, hell no, and really mean it, and now they're better off. And that's the truth. That's the truth about that, man. That is the truth about that. All right, let's do this last deck and see what, and then we'll do some T cards. All right, Holy Spirit, this is for our Gemini collective. This is for January, February, March of 2023. Can you please expand on the messages already on the table, please? Somebody is refusing to go through a spiritual awakening. They just don't want to do it. The same person who doesn't want to go through a death and rebirth because they allow their pride and ego to do the talking for them, do the reasoning for them. Right. Okay. Yeah. Even though they may be having these epiphanies, the spirits dropping bombs on them, synchronicities, everything, but the pride and ego won't allow whoever this person is to go through a spiritual awakening. They won't. It's in reverse. And we've got isolation. Somebody might be in isolation right now. They may be in hermit mode right now, trying to figure some shit out. I don't know. All right, Holy Spirit, let the cards fall where they're supposed to fall. This is for our Gemini collective for January, February, March of 2023. Please let the cards fall where they're supposed to fall. What is the resolution? What is the resolution to this situation, Holy Spirit? Is there a resolution to this situation? Please show us and tell us if there is a resolution to this situation with this Empress, this Emperor, and this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Thanks, Holy Spirit. Huh. These all upside down? Well, some of them are, some of them aren't. All right. I've got glitter. All right. Somebody wearing a mask. Okay. Somebody wearing a mask. This has ego on here as well. They put on an outward mask to people. All right. This is not wanting to release or reveal that mask or those secrets. So this person is just in the state of denial and thinks they're misunderstood when really it's the private ego that's really fucking them up for real. So you know what? And since a lot of these cards were upside down, I'm just going to flip these. I'm not going to reverse them this time because it's my fault because the cards were not in there correctly. Sorry, guys. All right. Last messages for Gemini. What is there a resolution to this situation, Holy Spirit? Is there a resolution for Gemini in whoever is in this energy? Is there a resolution for them? Please show us and tell us, Holy Spirit. This is for Gemini. What else? Final messages using this deck can you give us? Is there any type of resolution for this Emperor and Empress, Holy Spirit? Any additional messages? All right, I've got family. Um, this might have something to do with some sort of family members. It looks like somebody, I see wedding bands and a baby. So somebody might have had a baby, just got married, or just got married and had a baby. So maybe that's what they're focusing on. Could have been this emperor with this queen of pentacles in reverse. Maybe they had a baby. We heard a lot of the karmics did have a karmic baby, or said they had a baby by the divine masculine. We don't know if it's a real baby or a fake baby. I don't know. Okay, we got somebody feeling guilty as far as this empress is concerned. Somebody wants peace and harmony with this empress, but somebody's feeling a sense of guilt. The streets are still talking. There's a lot. There's still gossip. There's still people chattering in the streets about the situation. It looks like a third party situation. See, these two people are all hugged up, and this person's not getting any attention at all. Yeah, this high priestess is projecting that surrender is coming. Surrender is coming. Somebody will surrender all that old baggage, all that negative, whatever stuff that no longer serves them. They're going to surrender to the divine, put away that pride and ego, and finally surrender. That's what the high priestess is saying. That's what's projected. They may be stubborn now, stubborn, but they're going to surrender. Maybe that's when they're going to start having these epiphanies. I don't know. When they surrender, I don't know. Okay, but right now they're under dark influences. Somebody wants to atone. They want forgiveness. They want to ask forgiveness. They apologize. They now want to bare their soul. They now want that sense of intimacy where you peel away all the layers and really get to know a person as they really are. Somebody wants forgiveness. They want to ask for forgiveness, or they want to receive forgiveness. This person uh, who gambled and has all these secrets, concealing information and running away when things get hard, is this conflict card. Somebody's um, in a situation where there's a lot of disputes, disagreements, tension, and tug of wars, conflict. Yeah. So that's it for that. But somebody is not ready to take off their mask. But High Priestess says, you know what? Regardless of what this person wants, um, you know, we got something different that we're going to want to give to them, whether they like it or not. We get into the key card. I mean, key cards. All right, Holy Spirit. So if this is about an emperor, an empress, an emperor, and a queen of Pentacles in reverse, what messages can you show us from this deck that might tell what, a message of some type about that solidifies more of what happened in this situation or is about to happen in this situation? Can you give us additional information using this message deck? What messages would you like the Gemini Collective to see at this time? Whoa, I'm not taking all those. Mm-mm. Any other messages that, okay, let's take a look at these gems. I've got, wow, I have karmic debts that need to be paid before I can come back to you. Hmm. I don't know where that karmic card went to, but we all saw it. We saw references to the karmic and third party more than once. I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? So somebody is in darkness right now. They feel like there's no light anywhere around. Maybe they're going through the dark night of the soul. Who knows? We are living two separate lives. Okay. And lastly, I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. So somebody might this some of these emperors are game players, right? They feel like I'm the emperor. I can get whatever it is I want simply because I am the emperor. Um, yeah. So anyway, um, all right. Let's get some tea cards, shall we? Let's find out what's really going on, Gems. Let's find out what's really going on here. So let me just put these off to the side for now, and I will get to these in just a moment. All right, Holy Spirit. What messages for 2023 can we give to T cards? Can we show, um, excuse me, this divine masculine has been making quite a show over the last few years and just interjects in a lot of readings. All right, Holy Spirit, this is for Gemini for 2023. Gemini for 2023, what messages can you show Gemini 2023, the first 3 months of 2023, Holy Spirit? Yeah, I mean, some people I think live their whole life just being directed by their pride and their ego, and uh, have no direction from spirit whatsoever. And it's just hard for me to understand how anybody can just be guided, just thinking that, hey, I'm in charge, I'm the man or I'm the woman, and I don't need I don't need spirit. I got this. It's all me. It's all me. It's all me. I'm running this shit. No, you're not. No, you're not. As long as you have that cocky, arrogant type of attitude, have to pay the piper in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You will have to. All right, so let's just put these other two away and let's do the first one. All right, I've got sex tape in reverse. So maybe there's a sex tape that somebody was thinking of exposing, but they didn't, and nothing on the other side. Holy Spirit, this is for Gemini, the Gemini Collective, the first 90 days of 2023. What messages do our Gemini Collective need to see at this time? It can be about anything happening in their life. These are everyday type of T cards. Just show us what needs to be seen by the collective at this time using this part of my deck, please. All right, a few more shuffles and then we'll move on to the next. Thanks, Holy Spirit. Nothing here and nothing there. The mind fuckery is real. I cannot deal. So somebody cannot deal with the mind fuckery anymore. Nothing on this side. Holy Spirit, any type of message you would like for the Gemini Collective to see at this time. This is for January, February, and March of 2023. What important information or messages does the Gemini Collective need to see at this time using this part of the deck, please? A few more shifties. All right, thanks, Holy Spirit. I ran away, so very sorry. What the fuck? So somebody acknowledges that they ran away. We saw that running card right earlier. Somebody running away when things get too hard, right? Yeah. All right, and then we've got nothing here and nothing there. So Holy Spirit, Last messages from my Oracle deck. Please show our Gemini Collective what needs to be seen for January, February, March of 2023 that could help them, give them solid advice for a spiritual hug. Thanks, Holy Spirit. Nothing here and nothing there. And we will check back in January, Geminis, as far as getting you some soul messages, messages from your ancestors, and all that other stuff. We'll just go with the messages that we have here from this reading so far. But we'll be sure to dig into what's happening in your soul and what messages your ancestors want to give you and all that other good stuff in January. All right, so we got nothing on each side. All right, so let's see. Couples counseling. Somebody may want to go to couples counseling. Civil unrest is happening. Maybe with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a lot of arguments happening, and we saw that earlier in a card. Somebody having a lot of conflict. We saw the conflict card, disagreements, tug of wars, disputes, differing viewpoints. past life Past life karma. You gonna learn today in my best Kevin Hart voice. So somebody's dealing with past life karma, a lesson that they didn't learn the last time, and coincidentally they're dealing with a black widow. Dealing with a black widow, that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that broke bitch. um Rainbow. It's all about renewal and new growth. So January can be, the new year could be a time to look at, everything new. You know what I'm saying? Last year, that's what I did. I wrote on my Facebook page, 2022, everything is going to be brand new. And I mean everything. Everything. I mean everything. New job, new mate, new money, knew this, knew that. And I was serious about that shit. And my old boss didn't believe me. But guess what? I was so happy to give that mofo my 2 weeks notice. Yeah. Um, Friendship no longer viable. Friendship is no longer viable. That was in the reverse. I don't know. Maybe it's really in the toilet. I don't know. Listen, hey Linda, listen, Linda. Maybe your name is Linda, but somebody really needs you to listen, Linda. Okay. Anahata chakra. This is your heart chakra. It's called Anahata. It's all about that heart healing, unblocking of that chakra in order to let all that love in, right? Able to receive, take in love, and receive love and give love. Somebody's clingy. They don't like being left alone. Somebody may be making necessary changes, Geminis. Ooh, remorse, regret, rewind, that 5 type energy. Here we go. I can't make this shit up, man. Ego and pride is what happened. Was the biggest co-conspirator in all of this shit that we saw on the table. A bad combo. Ego and pride. Yes. Somebody is a. Did I spell that wrong? Yeah. Somebody is a grudge holder. They hold grudges. They don't know how to release and let things go and give forgiveness, right? To move forward. Stuck energy. That song by Tank, it's called I Deserve. Listen to that song. He says, ego, never thought you'd leave. I'm not crying. I got allergies. Sure. 666. Raising your vibration, finding balance, right? The spiritual versus the material world, which is a lot of us struggle with. It looks like this divine masculine decided to go where they thought they could get more money, but they ended up with a queen of pentacles in reverse, a broke bitch. Somebody has the key to unlock something. Somebody feels nailed to the cross, like they've been crucified. Somebody hates watching you succeed solo dolo, Jims. That's the best revenge is living a good life and being happy, right? Somebody might have had an office affair. You and me, a house, 2.5 kids, a dog, a cat, an iguana, a white picket fence equals love. That's what somebody wants with you, Gems, or you with them. Somebody lets fear paralyze them. They're afraid. It's paralyzing. Mm. Um, somebody's love bombing, maybe excessive, codependent behavior. Picking up some snob vibes. Father wounding. Somebody has some father wounding, some daddy issues. Somebody's no longer protected. They're being spiritually denied. Damn, spiritually denied? Shit, spirit. Pink is all about love, compassion, and caring. Somebody is so unhappy without you, Gemini. When you get chills, that lets you know that spirit's around you. Confirmation. Self love, baby. Self love, self esteem, self acceptance, self confidence. That's what you Geminis have, right? Maybe somebody else was lacking this. Maybe that's something that needs to be worked on in 2023. 0111 on the clock, 33. 0111 33. Nature of the soul is to give um, in instruction. So the nature of the soul is to give instruction, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody wants a home with you, Gemini. They miss you so much. Somebody's in trouble with the law, though. Mm-hmm. This reminds me of that gamble card that we saw earlier. Mm-hmm. Somebody took a risk and it didn't pay off. They lost. All right. They took a risk and it did not pay off. Hold on for a second. How did it? Somebody's chasing my tail, never learned shit. They keep just repeating the same old cycles over and over and over and over and over again. That karmic lesson, I saw that karmic lesson. They talk about karmic debt needs to be paid off because they keep repeating the same lesson over and over again. Hello, I want and need you in my world, but you can't have Gemini until you learn your karmic lesson and you do the work. Somebody is at a stalemate right now. Now what? This is like the Two of Swords. High Priest energy, baby. We saw the High Priestess down here earlier. Now we've got a High Priest energy. Okay. Counterpart energy. High Priestess is that Hierophant energy, standing on traditional belief systems and could be, represent marriage and the tradition of marriage, Um, somebody's releasing the third party. Well, it's about damn time. Magnetic attraction. Look, there's some sort of magnetic attraction going on. I don't know if there's a magnetic attraction towards the Empress or this magnetic attraction towards the third party. Ooh, and underneath that, realizations. We saw this earlier too. Somebody's coming to some realizations, clarity. Things are coming to light. Whoa, about ascension. Things are coming to light. Why? Because they see the divine feminine ascending, this empress ascending. But the truth is coming to light. That Queen of Pentacles in reverse that they ended up with, information's coming out about that. Okay? And the streets are continuing to talk. The streets are continuing to talk. But somebody's protected by Archangel Michael. Okay, divine protection. No matter what the streets are saying, right? Somebody's on their verge of spilling their tea. They're about ready to spill their tea about how much they love you, Gemini. Okay, and they want to negotiate with you some sort of situation, some sort of deal, but they're on lockdown right now. Why? Could because they owe a lot of money, financial support. Hmm? Financial support probably to this broke down Queen of Pentacles in reverse who they thought was better than the Empress energy. Yeah, and this fake ass baby news. Oh, Lord. Fake ass baby news. It says lion ho on here. Okay, there's two cards stuck here. And I've got no, not now. Somebody can't keep up with the Joneses. Somebody was trying to keep up with the Joneses. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse thought that the divine masculine was their saving grace. They thought they had the bag, and the divine masculine or the emperor thought that they had the bag. But guess what? Neither of them had the bag. Right. Neither of them can keep up with the Joneses. Black. Lack, lack vibration, being pessimistic and rebellious. Lost you to somebody else. Playing the field. I like options. Somebody likes those Seven of Cups options, and yeah, more power to them. Wanderlust. Somebody needed some adventure. Maybe somebody was going through a midlife crisis or something. I don't know. Somebody is getting a new gig, a new job. Somebody wants the Ten of Cups with you, Gems. Do you ever think about me in reverse? Do you ever think about me, Gems? They got swayed. They were in this type of energy. A lot of them were swayed by their sacral chakra, their sexual organs, which caused them to be in devil type of energy. And some of them had this male demon, this incubus, um, the sexual male demon, um, take over. Don't love you. Memories. Almost done, guys. It's over. Pack your bags. Bam. Clean slate. You can write anything on here that you want, Gemini's. North Node bound. Anything that's going to lift you up, write it down. Manifest it. Somebody has got some liquid courage going on. We saw these glasses, didn't we? Wait a minute. What do we see? We saw these glasses. You see all these glasses? Somebody's drinking a lot, man. Somebody's putting them down. Somebody that's ready to commit now. hmm you make me be my best. Thank you. And that's the last of the cards. I think somebody might be drinking a little bit too much, and we saw that intervention card. Maybe that's what the addiction is. Maybe somebody needs an intervention for their drinking. Okay. Not sure, but I'm just going to assume that that's what might be an issue as well. So let's give you a closing out card. Closing out card, gems. Closing out card for my Geminis. Closing out card for my Geminis. Closing out card for my Geminis, please. Closing card for my Geminis. Do you have a closing card for my Geminis, Holy Spirit? Chill the fuck out, Geminis. And whoever is in Gemini's energy, you need to chill the fuck out too. Cross watchers. And breathe the fuck in, right? Breathe the fuck in. right? All right. So whoever's in this situation right now, Geminis, I know a lot of Geminis that are in this situation. First of all, a Gemini is not going to be a part of a third party situation. Never going to happen unless they just have no self esteem whatsoever. Um, most of the Geminis I know have pretty decent self esteem. Um, and especially an Empress energy is never going to be part of a third party situation. So if a divine masculine or a distorted masculine thought that, hey, I've got this choice between this Empress and this Queen of Pentacles, I need, maybe I'm going to go towards the money, and it turned out to be a bust. Okay, but who would choose, even for the money, a Queen of Pentacles over your divine counterpart? It makes no sense. There had to have been some sort of addiction involved. Some sort of clouded judgment, cloudy thinking. Something had to have caused this to happen with this divine masculine or distorted masculine. I don't know. But anyway, that's it, Gemini's. That's what I have as far as, looks like we covered job, a little bit of the money, and then this divine masculine situation that decided just to pretty much take over the whole reading. So anyway, I hope this resonated with somebody in the collective. Put it in your pocket, take it with you, meditate on it. If it didn't resonate, leave it on the table for somebody else in the collective. Until we meet again, Gemini, I love you so. My beautiful Gemini collective. We'll talk after the new year, okay? I love you guys. Peace out. Happy New Year and God bless. Namaste.